Hi, my name is Aileen Gutierrez, and this is my expository speech. My dream job is to become a professor of health. I basically chose this career because I grew up in a house with two parents that are teachers. I wanted to follow my parents' footsteps, but also do my own thing at the same time. I decided to become a professor. I truly love to teach and am tremendously interested in medicine, but I always knew I did not want to have the lifestyle of a doctor or a nurse. I have always been certain that I wanted to major in either education or health. So, later realizing that I would be able to combine the two, I decided to combine both of those passions by teaching health. Basic job description of this career field is pretty much by becoming a professor, I can choose where I would like to work and how many hours a week I would like to. I can also split up my time between teaching and researching on the subject I am most intrigued by, which is the human body and how it works. My job is to educate the future by spreading my own knowledge and try to direct these students while enlightening them at the same time. A typical day in the life of a health profession professor basically consists of following an outline of areas on a subject that I plan for the student to learn by the end of the semester, and most of the time I'll be lecturing, and then I'll be open to any questions that the students might have regarding that material or lectures. Then, occasionally, I'll have to make up some quizzes and assignments and exams to test these students on the material that I have lectured about in the past. Communication skills are obviously important in any profession, but they are extremely important in this one. This profession requires me to be great in communicating. Ultimately, I want to pass my knowledge on about health down to others, and that requires a lot of clear communication to do so, for them to understand the material. I also need to be able to have great presentation skills, along with great interpersonal skills, not to mention a lot of practice. Once again, there are obviously always pros and cons to every career chosen, but to me in this field, the pros definitely outweigh the cons by far. For one, I'll be able to choose my own schedule, whether if it's I want to lecture 3 days a week or 5 days a week. I can also choose which semesters I would like to teach. And this is beneficial to me because this will give me time to pursue my passion for traveling. Additionally, it also gives me time to spend time with my future husband and future family. The cons are there, but they're minimal. They include the fact that I will be repeating the same speeches for the rest of my career, but then again, what job isn't repetitive? And of course, I won't be making the same amount of money that most people make after going to school for so long and receiving a PhD. A salary range for professional in this field typically ranges from about $50,000 to $75,000 a year, and this of course is depending on many factors, some of which depending on where I work, community college or university, whether or not I receive a master's or a PhD, and also if I continue to research after that. Education is required for this profession, kind of extensively, basically to put me in a neutral pool with other teachers, and if I, shoot for teaching in a community college, I would be fine with just a master's degree, but I would also like to work at a university and continue with health-related research, so I would have to consider earning a PhD in the subject that I would like to teach. But then again, I'm always up for learning something new, so conducting research is fine with me, as is getting a PhD. And lastly, the most important reason is why I would like to major in health is pretty much because my knowledge would benefit my family and their own health. And who wouldn't want a career that benefits you and your loved ones as well? Thank you.